Um, so here we are. That's the end of day. Well, end, not really end. The sun is still high and shining, but it's the end for me. Day 2, and we have reached Roerdannen, or Roerdannen, how do you pronounce it? Yeah, it was only a few miles today, but my legs really need it. Well, not really my legs, my joints, knees and hips, a bit sore, but I'm enjoying myself. Right now I am sitting by the lake, as you could see, Loch Lomond Lake, surrounded by trees, the wonderful views. Very peaceful, incredibly peaceful place. Reading a guidebook, and it just told me that the tomorrow's way, which goes from here to what's the name of it? Inverraren, and eventually buying a glass farm where I'll be camping, is the toughest and roughest way section of the West Highland Way. So yay! Can't wait for that. Not. Yeah, but also it's said to be very beautiful and, you know, full of really amazing views. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that. And yeah, oh well, I must do it. So anyway, I'm just looking at the map. It doesn't look too bad, but the first day didn't look too bad on my bike there, and then I ended up being absolutely exhausted, and you know I told you before. So yeah, right now I'm just chillaxing. No, I think that's it. There's nothing much left to say. It's a really beautiful place. I should probably stay here, but I'm staying tonight at Youth Hostel. Jesus, Youth Hostel, and I'm sharing my dorm with other people, which is not, that's not accommodation of my choice. There's simply no other place to stay. I'm not quite ready for wild camping yet, and then I will have the opportunity to do that later on the way. Well, I shouldn't be really complaining. I'm glad I found the youth hostel. I'll get my dinner in some time, and I will have breakfast in the morning, so that's more than I can ask for. It's just I'm not a very social person. In case you haven't noticed, I'm doing West Highland Way on my own, which makes it a bit easier and difficult, and more difficult on the other hand. So it's easier because nobody's pushing you, nobody's rushing you. I basically play by an ear. I just stop wherever I want to stop. Oh, look at that, a dog. Anyway, I stop where I want to stop, and I do absolutely what I want. I have no plan. I have a little plan, but that can be easily changed. I stick to my... Oh, it's gonna be a good view now, with no sun. Isn't that just amazing? I think that's where I'm going, which would be a good crack. Anyway, so being independent, I think that's the key word, is very helpful, because me as a very I don't want to say unprepared, because my stamina is alright, but maybe unexperienced. That's a good word. Walker, it's good to be independent and not depend on other people. I can just sit back and relax and do whatever I want to do, which is great. But then on the other hand, there's just no one to talk to. It's not that I talk a lot, but I like to every now and then. That there are people on the way, I meet them, and we say hello, but no, that's it really. Plus I feel guilty. I feel guilty talking to people. Well, not talking to people. I feel guilty when I'm talking to people, because they're usually all excited and carrying their backpacks with dignity, and not like me. And they walk proudly through the way, and you couldn't see a drop of sweat on their forehead. Well, I just go and oh my god, I can't wait until I reach wherever I want to go today. So talking to them isn't the best part of my day. I met a group of Scottish walkers today. We had a chat. Then there was another person I met on the way. Nice little lady. I met her a few times. She was a bit faster than me, but I caught up with her later on. But that's it really. Like in the morning you wake up and there's just not really anyone around that and that you could have have a reasonable conversation with. So, but I'm coping. I'm fine. Oh, it's beautiful. All right. I think that's enough for today. I have to finish reading the description of the way I'm about to do tomorrow, and I also have to go back to the hostel, which is that direction. Close, really close. I'm practically on a private beach. Have a shower, and then have a dinner. Not a pot noodles. I am living on pot noodles right now, so that would be a good change to have something actually, decent. Alright, I will see you tomorrow. Not sure when. If not on the way, definitely in Bindless Farm on the campsite. Alright, stay tuned for tomorrow.